Yeah, I am definitely not filming out here today. Guess it's back to the garage. Okay, so as you can see from the very beginning, it's pouring outside. I can't be outside, and again, I'm in the garage. It's not ideal, but we'll just make do. So I wanted to do a video on peppers. Now, as you can see behind me, these peppers are growing good. I've got two different kinds in here, a poblano pepper and another kind of pepper. I don't remember the name of the pepper because I lost the seed packet and I didn't put any labels in. So that's on me, but I believe it's a sweet pepper. I think it's I believe it's a pepperoncini pepper, but I'm not sure. We'll find out when they grow. But if y'all saw the short that I posted a few days ago, which I'll put a link in the description below to that short, the container that I had these in broke on me, which if we go back right here, this pepper thing is doing good. Look, just saw that one. It's putting on peppers. So that's real encouraging for spring. I'm gonna take these out, put them in their own pots, or I might actually make a pepper bed, put them in the pepper bed. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet. But this, I pushed on it a few minutes ago and about fell through this thing because it snapped on me. So definitely not a, look at that, just broke off. These things aren't really long term, but it's done good for me. So it is what it is. The container was super fragile, and I even mentioned it in the video. So when I picked it up the other day to transplant those peppers out of that container into this container, it broke on me, and I was able to save the peppers though. There are peppers that are damaged in here. There are pepper plants that are damaged in here, but for the most part, they're doing fine. Okay, and also as you can see, the seeds aren't out here anymore. I moved all the seeds, heat mat, grow lights, everything inside. It's just too cold in this garage, and I was worried that the heat mat's just not going to be able to overcompensate for the coldness in the garage. So I moved everything inside to a dedicated area. So that's why this table is now open again, in case anyone was wondering where everything went. I've seen this controversy among, I guess, pep gardeners about whether you should top your pepper plants or just let them grow. Now, all of last year, I never topped a single pepper plant. I just let them go because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I just wanted to see how the plants grow naturally without topping them. But this year, because I have so many of these growing that are actually doing really good, I want to top one of them. Okay, so when I say top the plant, or the thought process for topping a plant is that as a plant grows, all the growth power is in the top of the plant. So if you cut the top of the plant, then that power gets cut, and it forces all that growing power to the growing nodes on the stem that would normally not grow. But I want to compare the growth of the plant, whether it's growing up and out or where I topped it and out like a bush. And I want to compare the amount of peppers each of the plants produce, those two specific plants. So I've picked two plants on this out of this bucket that we're going to use as the guinea pigs for this experiment. Okay, so as you can see, this plant right here is super tall. Whoops. Yeah. Super tall. So this will be the plant that I just let grow and I do not top. This one. And then this one, let me turn it. What I wanted to do is try to find two that were roughly the same height. This one is really tall also. It's just not growing as good as this one is, but they're about equal height. So I'm going to use this one, and let me bring the camera in and show you why I picked this one to do. So you can see all these little, hold on. Okay, if we can zoom in on this pepper plant, you can see all the life, all these little growth nodes. I believe that's what they're called, on this plant, on the stalk of this plant. So I think this would be a really good one to use to top, which I will cut right here. And that will force all these little growth nodes to to produce stems and growing points. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. And then I'm going to mark these so we can tell which one is which. Okay, so all of my garden shears are outside in the mailbox, and it's about 46 degrees outside and raining, so I'm not going outside. But I've got some good cutters here that'll work. So I'm going to cut this one and top this one right here. Okay, so this will be the topped one. To be completely honest, I'm not sure if I should have cut it down here under this point, but I don't know. I'm going right there. And then to note which one of these is, which of these plants were the one or the guinea pigs, I'm just going to tie some loose string around them. Nothing that will impede their growth or anything like that. And then that will just mark which one was the topped one and which one was the not topped one. Okay, again, so for this one, I chose this one because of the height and because it was already producing peppers. Leave comments down below on what you think will happen or your experience of what will happen. I don't really know, and I'm just excited to see what does happen once spring hits and these things really take off. I will actually transplant them right after the last frost date, and they'll be side by side for a comparison. And I'll keep the string on them, or I'll do an update where I put some other kind of identification on them, as these are the two experimental pepper plants. So, all right, so hey, short video here on this channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, I like to do experiments. If I read something or see something on another channel, or if I am in the garden center and I hear something that sounds interesting, I'm gonna come back and do that challenge, or not challenge, or do that, or I'm gonna come back and do an experiment on that. I think it's fun to experiment, to teach, to learn, just to continue doing the process of gardening, which is everything. It's us communicating, it's sharing knowledge. I've gotten a lot of comments on the cow manure video, which I'll link in the description below, and a lot of comments on the single seed challenge video that we started 9 days ago. And I think that's amazing. The community of gardeners is great. Can never have too much knowledge out there. Just constantly sharing knowledge is what it's all about. And getting the youngsters involved in gardening is a major goal of this channel. I absolutely love the teaching aspect. And in fact, the next video I'm going to do will be a video specifically for the kids. And I'm going to start labeling those as the classroom series. Those will be, that way you all will know in the description why some of the videos might be a little elementary. But it's all about getting kiddos involved, getting everyone involved. I mean, we got a garden, and I'll say this, there's nothing cooler than going in your backyard, picking something, bringing it in, fixing it up, and eating. I mean, I've done that numerous times last year, and I loved it. So, yeah. Okay, everyone, so that's the video. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Please share the video if you found it educational at all, or for any reason, honestly. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. It's Down Home Backyard Gardening. And hey guys, as always, shine bright and harvest hard. Bye.
Warning!